Alright folks, how's it going? It's Coach James here, and on today's episode we're going to talk about EMOM, which stands for every minute on the minute. And this is a great way that you can time effectively train, the TET system anyways, right? TET, time effective training. So every minute on the minute, basically you set a timer, let's say for example 10 minutes, and that's all you have. 10 minutes to train. You're doing back or pull or whatever, pull-ups. Now this works great if you're advanced, or if you're a complete beginner, or you can only kind of do one pull-up, or if you can do 10 pull-ups. So how you would set this up, right? Let's say for example you're a beginner, you can only do say 2 or 3 pull-ups. What you would do is just do one pull-up every minute on the minute. You're going to accumulate 10 pull-ups over the course of 10 minutes. That's going to give you better skill. You're going to get better at pull-ups, especially if you can do that frequently, a couple of times a week. If you're wanting to exclusively use this method to help you stimulate muscle, that's perfect. What you do is just set yourself a kind of rep target for each minute. So for example, 5 or 6 pull-ups every minute on the minute, especially if your pull-up max is around 8 to 10 reps. That will fry you nicely. That will definitely elicit some form of growth stimulus for you. Get you a bigger back, get you better pull-ups. And this can be applied to many exercises. You know, you can do it for squats, you can do it for muscle-ups. See, any skill-based movements, like for example muscle-ups, handstands and all, very, very efficient for that. All you have to do is just make sure you don't go near failure. You know what I mean? You just do a rep or two or a couple of seconds hold, have the rest of the minute off. So let's say for example I do 10 seconds handstand, I then have 50 seconds rest, and then I start again in the next minute. And that can be applied to squats, any kind of movement you want to do. You know, you could do like 15 squats. The faster you do them, the more rest you have until the next minute. Fuck around and find out a wee bit. See what works best for you. But it is just another tool in your toolbox to allow you to time effectively train. I don't know if I'm using that in the right context. But anyways, I found myself doing this a lot recently. Just because the way things are, you know how it is, being a dad, you're fucking busy, you're working, you're looking after kids, you're doing swap overs, you're doing all that good shit. However, this will allow you to get some training. It's a new and different method that you can add to your toolbox. And on that note, send this to somebody who you think needs to hear or see this, and make sure to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.